How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday and whatnot on this cold weekend. But life is good because we're alive and well. I have the distinguished honor of interviewing a great gentleman that I've just come into contact with recently. And you know me, I love to highlight entrepreneurs, especially African American entrepreneurs and whatnot, who are on all levels, no matter what level that they're at, where they're at, or where they're trying to go. I love to engage with everybody because this is the kind of people I like to engage with like-mindedness in regards to making money moves instead of just, being an overpaid person and thinking that, you're doing something special in the 1980s way in 2020. We're going into 2021. We need more people that are thinking like this young man and that think like myself that are about building and not just tearing each other down and whatnot. So before we got to get the music going. So let me, I'm going to have a good proper introduction. So let's get the music going and then we will bring the guest in himself. And we will go from there. All right. Perfect. All right, let's get it going. About to bring in Mr. Michael Alexander. All right. All right. If you're watching right now, I see we got about 100 people watching. All right. So don't forget to hit the good old like, share, and subscribe and whatnot. Oops. Of course, my music wants to mess up now. Let me get back to it. All right. And the show must go on. So let's bring the guest in right now. It's always something, but it's all good. All right. All right.
What's up? What's up? How's everyone?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Thank you again for doing this, man. It's greatly appreciated, brother.
No, dude. Once again, man, I appreciate this so much, man.
No problem at all. I see you got some fans up in here, man. All right, I'm gonna post their comments right there. Can you
Oh
see
yeah,
them?
yeah, I do.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So, hey, man, without further ado, please tell everybody before we get into this about yourself, where you're from, where you're at, and where you're trying to go in life.
All right, y'all. Well, my name is Mike Alexander. Full name is Michael Alexander. All right. I actually live here in Woodbridge, Virginia. I've been living in Woodbridge, Virginia, probably my whole entire life. If you really want to know. Like my whole life, like I had never left this area. It's terrible. It's
Don't feel
absolutely
bad. I'm the same way, man. Trust me.
no. I'm 30. I just turned 30 in October 14th. Um, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm tall. I'm 6'4".
Okay,
People,
very nice.
you know. No, I didn't play basketball. I played back when I was in 6th grade.
Okay.
Um, because my dad was like my main inspiration when it came to playing basketball, right?
Mm.
But he ended up having a diabetes and a heart attack, ended up dying that year.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that.
That was my inspiration. So when he died, I kind of fell off it because I only got in it because he wanted me in it so bad.
Right, right.
So I've just been just been a class clown my whole life, just like I'm goofy, like I can't help it, like I really can't help it. I love to make people laugh. I love to make them smile. Like that's probably the reason why I gravitated towards the business that I'm in right now.
That makes sense. I mean, that's a good thing because we need more people like that in this world, especially nowadays in the pandemic world, if you know what I mean. We need more smiles around here.
You feel, you feel me? Because I worked at Costco, right?
Hmm.
I worked there for about 2.5 years, and I loved every second of it. The thing is that it took me 4 years to get there, bro.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. Yeah. Okay. 4 years of getting rejected by them every time. Like every single time I would lose my job somewhere, I would always call Costco first. I'm like, hey, you guys hiring? No, we're not hiring. And, and they did that to me like 4 or 5 different times, and I almost gave up on them. But
Right, right.
they actually ended up calling me for a job interview, and I was like in heaven. I was loving every second. I was like, yes, they finally called me. They finally called me. God, but that's like the one job I always wanted, because of the pay
Right.
and the benefits and all that stuff. Like, who wouldn't want to work there? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I was working there for a little bit, but I'm gonna be real with y'all. I did end up getting fired from there only because I let it happen.
Hmm.
Once this business came into my life, I was kind of focused more on it, because I was making more money here than I was at my job, and it's crazy because Costco pays a lot.
You're right about that.
But my passion for it was gone, man. Like I loved every second about Costco, but when this company came in and changed my whole perspective on life and how money works and how people are supposed to live life wealthy, the wealthy, we deserve to live like that.
Mm,
Okay, all of us, every
absolutely.
world deserves to live like that. And when I got this knowledge, I couldn't help myself. I didn't want to be at work anymore. I didn't want to be at a job anymore. Like, so I ain't gonna lie, I did everything in my power to make sure they fired me. I'm being real. I'm being real. Because I did not want to work there anymore, man. I didn't, man. My heart wasn't in it, man. My heart is in network marketing. It's in trading. The stuff, the information, the knowledge that I got from this company, I just want to share it with the world, yo. I just want the world needs to know about this.
Mm,
Everybody know about this. Everybody needs to feel like this, you know?
mm. So please tell me, when did this epiphany happen? Because we all had those moments in life where you just like, this isn't for me. This job, where I live at, the people I'm around, this isn't for me. When did this really happen for you?
Okay. So, like I said, I just turned 30. Now, when I was 28 is when I realized I'm a bum. Okay, I'm going to be real with you. Okay, because it took me all the way until I was 28 years old, guys. Until I was 20 years old to get my license. Why it take me so long? Because I had that mindset of being scared to drive, thinking that I couldn't do anything, thinking that I couldn't drive, thinking that I couldn't go forward in life.
Mm,
So instead of me acting on that, I just stayed depressed about it. Like, man, I'm never gonna be anything any ever again. I'm just I just that's how I felt. And I
I
was
know how
stuck
it
in
is.
and I was stuck in there for a minute, man. And then, thank goodness this company came out of nowhere. And do you guys have time so I can tell y'all how this company came to me?
Please, this is your
Oh my
moment, brother.
dude. Okay. So like I said, I worked at Costco, right? I worked at the gas station, right?
Hmm.
I'm doing my gas station thing. I'm helping the customers pump the gas and dealing with them or whatever. So there was this random ass dude in the parking lot parked right next to my car, and he's sitting in his car, and I clearly see him staring at me. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he's staring at me, but he's not doing anything. So I'm just like, why is this dude staring at me? What the heck? So I didn't pay him no mind. I was just going back to work, right? So
Right.
then in my peripheral vision, I see this dude get out of his car and start walking towards me. So I'm not going to lie, I had an attitude. All right. So I was like, I said, can I help you with something? And he was just like, oh, hey man, how's it going, brother? What's your name? I was like, what? I was kind of confused. I was like, my name is Mike. And he was like, hey, brother, my name's Antonio, man. I come here all the time. You're such a hardworking brother, man. You always smiling. You're always dealing with these customers, man. Like, you just seem like a good dude, man. So as soon as he said that, I instantly started feeling bad. Right.
Mm.
I was just like, oh, thanks, man. Like, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So
Mm.
then he was just like, yeah, brother, so I wanted to tell you about this company, man. It's called Tradera. And as soon as he said that, I thought he was trying to sell me something. So I
Right.
literally waved him away. I was like, dude, get out of here. I don't want to hear it. Just like that. Just like that. I felt, I didn't want to hear it.
Mm.
So the next day comes, right? Around the exact same time, actually. He comes back to the gas station, right?
Mm.
And I see him and I'm like, is that same dude from yesterday? So I go up to him and I was just like, Antonio? And he was like, hey, Mike, how you doing, brother? Sorry about yesterday, man. I know you was busy, but I really want to tell you about this opportunity, man. Like, this opportunity will change your life, man. Like, I'm telling you. So me still having that mindset that he's still trying to sell me something, I just wanted him to get away from me. So
Right.
so I said, all right, man, let me get your number. So we exchanged numbers, but I only did that so he can get away from me. I didn't have no intention on calling him or anything. I was just like, dude, just get away.
Right.
You know? So that same night when I'm on my way home, he sends me a text message and he sends me a video and an application, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I watched the video. And you know, it's my leader she's my leader right now, Megan Lynch, who I love and adore to this day. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff she was saying on this video, don't get me wrong, man, it sounds too good to be true. It really does. It really does. So when I see it, I'm just like, I just don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, can this really happen? But I told myself, I said, you know what? I got all my bills paid. I paid all my bills for the month. I did everything I need to do. What is $100? Why not? Why not?
Right.
I figured, why not? Right. So I sign up, and the first 2 days go by, and I'm like, yo, what did I just sign up for? You know what I'm saying? so I'm seeing it, right? So I'm like, all right, let me go find out exactly what I signed up for. So I go through the website. You know, they start talking about the Forex market, the foreign exchange market, and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what really got my attention in this business that I'm in is called trade alerts, where they send you signals, right? And that's what caught my attention, because they're like, you can earn while you learn. So I heard that. I'm like, okay, let me find out. So, you know, I looked up some stuff. I did the research. Okay. Like you got to do research to, you know what I'm saying, to look up stuff. All right. So I did all right. And I found out how to set up a broker account. I found out how much money you need to set up a broker account. I found out how you can, you know, connect your broker account to the MetaTrader 4 app so you can trade. Right. So I set it all up. My account got verified. Everything was fine. Right. I did my first two trades that I did from the trade alerts that I got from Tradera.
Right.
Yeah. Now, let me remind you, I don't have no knowledge of Forex. So I didn't know that you're supposed to look at the charts every second of the day. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. I didn't know that. All right. So I set these two trades, right? And I just leave it alone for like hours, right? I start doing stuff. I start, you know, I go to my ex's house. I'm chilling with her. And then finally it's time to leave her house. So I'm leaving her house, right? And I'm like, oh snap, let me check on those two trades that I did earlier. So I check on them, and both of them went up to $200.
Oh wow.
So when I saw that, dude, let me tell you something. You see, I told you how goofy I am, right? When I tell you I was flipping out. Like, I went straight to Costco, right? I was working there at the time. I went straight to Costco because my ex was living right down the street from there. I go straight there, just bouncing around, telling everybody, look. I'm telling you, yo, I was so excited, yo. And all I kept on saying to everybody is, why doesn't anybody know about this? Why doesn't anybody know about this? Nobody couldn't answer me. So I'm sitting there, you know, trying to explain it to everybody, and everybody's just like, that just sounds like gambling. That just sounds like this. Just all kinds of negative, man.
Of course.
I'm just like, man, y'all don't know what you're missing, man. Y'all tripping, bro. So I went home and I started learning more about it. I'm like, look, if they can make me $400 without me even knowing it, just see how much I would get if I actually knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I went and I studied, man. I studied my butt off for 2.5 weeks, bro. I'm talking about my butt was sore from sitting at that computer all those 2 weeks. I didn't get no sleep. I called out of work because I wanted to learn that thing so bad. Like, I wanted to learn that skill so bad, man. Determination is the key. Okay, let me tell you, because I was determined. I never been determined to do anything my entire life. For all y'all who don't know me, I was a lazy dude back in the day before I got into this company, man. All I cared about. I'm telling you, but like you don't understand. Like, I didn't do nothing, dude. Like, all I did was just go to work. The only motivation I had was just to go to work and then come home and then be lazy again. You know what I'm saying? It was like, what kind of life is that? You're not achieving anything. And then of course I sit there and I wish that I had $1 million. I wish that I had a car. I wish that I had this, but am I doing anything to get it? No, I wasn't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, some people have to really get inside their head and realize that, yo, you got to get up and do something. like, have you ever heard that commercial with that Everest College dude where he's all like, "Get off your butt and do
Yes.
it"? Yeah, that's exactly what I feel like. For real.
So that was
That's
that was
exactly
the
what I
aha
feel
moment
like.
right there, huh?
Right, man. I just like you cannot just do nothing, man. Like I told myself back when I was younger that if I didn't have a wife and a kid by the time I was 30, then I failed in life. All right,
Mm.
that's what I told myself. I put that pressure on myself. I did that to myself. Okay. Yes, I'm 30 right now. I don't have no kids and I'm not married, but I'm not depressed. Why? Because I know what's going to happen. I see my future, yo. I see the light at the end of this tunnel.
Mm.
And so far, all these successful people that I met in this company that's been filling my head up with this knowledge that I should have gotten a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? It brings me to just such happiness in my heart, man. I love it, man. I love every second of this, man.
And so I see the excitement in you, man. I see the passion in you. So can you say that your quality of life has gone up tremendously ever since you've gotten involved with this organization?
See my face? Yes. Yes. Oh my God, yes. Dude, you have no idea the quality that has been going here. I've been nothing but happy, bro. Nothing but happy. I've been meeting amazing people every day. Dude, I just met you. Look at you, man. You amazing, man. Come on. Like, dude, like this, like you don't understand, man. Like this is just heaven on earth, man. Like for real, man. Like I'm loving this. I'm
So
loving this.
you felt like you was in a darker place in life compared to where you are right now, right?
Man, let me tell you, I was just a depressed ass dude, man. No, I'm sorry for the cussing, but I was depressed all the time. And to top it all off, growing up with my friends, like
Hmm.
I was always the goofy, tall, ugly one of the crew because all my friends were like the pretty boy types that always got the girls that they wanted. They
Mm.
always, just always thought they were so cool. So
Right.
I was always catching up to them. I was always trying to be just like them. I always put them in a high, a high pedestal because I always wanted to be like that.
Right.
But
Right.
is that, where is that going to get you? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like where is acting cool going to get you, man? Like a lot of my friends are still living in that high school mentality, man. And I want them to see the light. Look in the mirror, man, and just see yourself, man. Like y'all gotta see yourself, man. You gotta realize that you gotta make a change, man. Being in the same circle for the rest of your life is going to get you nowhere.
Thank you.
Nowhere. You gotta understand, you gotta be uncomfortable to get to where you at, man. You cannot be comfortable where you're at. If you're comfortable where you're at, you're going to stay where you're at, and then you're going to be complaining all the time. And that's
Yes.
another thing that I don't understand. Why do people complain for the stuff that they put themselves in? Why? Why? Like if you seriously, if you hate your job, if you hate your life, if you hate everything that just surrounds you, then do something about it. Do
Well,
something.
you just said the operative word. Do something. And most people don't.
Yes.
Because when they get off of work, what do they want to do? They want to binge on video games, they want to binge on Netflix, and they want to binge on sports.
Thank you.
That's what most of their free time goes to. They know more what's happening with the Dallas Cowboys and the other football team than they do what's really going on with their finances.
Man, preach. Man. I'll tell you, man. Like it's like I was in that same mindset, bro. I would come home, get on my video game so fast, watch TV so bad, watch Power or whatever the hell stupid shows. Like I'm telling you, I don't even watch TV anymore, bro. Like that's the thing. I don't watch TV no more. I don't play video games no more. I don't do nothing but work. I love what I do, and it loves me. Okay, and I love it.
Exactly. And it's going to take you to places you never thought you could go before, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly, bro. Like the people that you never thought you will meet. And that's another thing. Like a lot of people, they like, man, how come those guys have $1 million? Because they worked. They did what they were supposed to do. They literally did what they were supposed to do to work. Now, why don't you do the same? Like my leaders in this company, they're in they went through a minefield. right? A sand full of minefield, and they left us every footstep to take so we can get through that minefield without no blowups.
Exactly.
That's all you got.
So before we go further, tell everybody about Forex.
Oh my gosh, God. Forex. Now, I'm still new myself now, but I'm not new enough to make some money off that, Joe. I'll tell you that much. All right, now let me tell you. Forex is a $7 trillion market, right? $7 trillion market is nothing like stocks, okay? Because stocks, the difference between stocks and Forex is that stocks, you have to wait a long while for a profit. Okay, a long while. You gotta, like, some people wait years just to get a dollar profit on something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's ridiculous. But with Forex, you can literally set your time frame to how fast you want to get paid. If you want to be a scalper, set your time frames to a minute a pip. Set your time, or not a pip, but a candlestick. Set your time frame to 5 minute a candlestick, 15-minute candlesticks. Just get in and get out. Just get your money and get out. Okay, like it's real. Like you don't have to. Like it's. Like with this thing with Forex, you don't have to trade with like with shares. You're trading with literally currencies, and then you can pick how much money you want to trade. If you want to trade 10 cents for every pip, you can trade 10 cents for every pip. You just got to make sure you have the money in your broker to do it. If you want to trade $1 for a pip and you go up to 500 pips, that's $500, and you can get 500 pips like that, especially if you do indices. Like people are making fast money on this skill, and all y'all have to do is just learn it, and not just learn it. You have to apply yourself to this skill. Like you have to want to know this. You have to perfect it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want that they offer, you have to take this seriously. Like if you guys that just get jobs for the first time, don't you have to go through orientation and all that stuff, and they tell you exactly how you do your job for the rest of the time you're going to be there? So this is orientation, going through the back office, going through whatever you have to go through to learn this skill. That's your orientation. And then once you learn it, it's never going anywhere. It's always going to be in your brain. It's always going to be embezzled here in your mind. Okay. And it's not going anywhere. You will have that skill for life. The market will never close. So you never have to worry about having a job. Unless you want to make extra money and still work, that's fine too. Okay, that's fine too. But if y'all want to make more money, get to learn this skill. I remember when I first started, man, I had people tell me that, man, I heard Forex is a scam. Dude, did you even look it up? Like, did you even bother to get off your phone, off of Facebook for 5 seconds just to research what the heck Forex is? Go on YouTube, put what is Forex. They will tell you. People are so lazy to do the stuff they're supposed to do, but so quick to do the stuff they're not supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they think anything is a scam outside of a 9 to 5.
That's the sad. That's it's so sad. It's so sad, man.
God's honest truth.
It's so sad. Everybody wishes they didn't have to wake up every day and go to work. You know how miserable people are when they wake up in the morning knowing they got to go to work,
especially in the DMV area.
Yes, they don't want to work, man. They just like they wake up from their happy ass dream and they're just like, I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? So, why do you want to do that to yourself, man? Why do you want to do that to yourself? Just learn a skill, and you don't have to go do that to yourself anymore, man. Don't be lazy. I know having a job is the easy way out because it's comfortable money that you're getting. But to be honest with you, man, to me, a job is slavery. It's slave work. Like that's what I feel like it is. And then to top it all off, this is another thing. This is another thing I came up with. Like, it's basically you being a slave, right? And they pay you that paycheck just so you can come back to still be a slave. So you come back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Especially in today's world, I don't understand why people don't realize that multiple streams, especially with this pandemic, multiple streams of income is the only way.
Only way.
It's the only way. There's nothing wrong with having a job, but if you're in the just over broke category, because that's what it can stand for, depending on where you're at, then you're going to lose either way. I don't care how much of a salary you have. If your job is taken away from you, there's still millions of people out of work right now. Right now. And they're still, they're still not looking for other alternatives outside of going back to work. I don't understand.
It's so sad. It's so sad. And then talk about law, like this opportunity that I'm presenting to people every day on Facebook, and they pass it over. You know what that means when they pass over opportunities repeatedly? You know what that stands for?
What's that?
Poor. All right, that's what that stands for. That's what that stands for. So if you're going to pass over this opportunity that I keep on presenting to you in your face repeatedly, then you want to stay poor, then, don't you?
It's about the size of it.
And then the top of all, the people that think stuff are scams, scam. You know what scam stands for? You know what SCAM stands for?
What's that?
Still confused about money. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Sonia. She goes to those meetings all the time. She knows what she knows.
How long has Forex been in existence?
I'm gonna be real. That I don't know.
Okay.
That I don't know.
Interesting.
I just know it's been around since before I was born, before you was born, before your mama was born, before your daddy was born. That's all I know. That's all I know.
And essentially, you're dealing with foreign exchange markets, right?
Yes.
Any markets, foreign exchange markets in particular, just for an example.
Like the pair that I use.
Yeah.
Oh well, I use the European pairs, the London market, Euro USD, Euro odd, Euro Canada, anything that has euro in it or Australian dollar in it, those are the ones to trade. But if you're going to trade those, you have to trade them at like 3 a.m, because that's when they're the market's most volatile at that time.
Oh really?
Yeah, because the London market or the London time frame is completely different from ours. You know, like they start their work day at 4 o'clock in the morning while we start our work day at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Of course. I keep forgetting. Well, heck, who knows now with them, they're more locked down than we are right now.
Oh,
yeah. That's another story for another day. So if a prospect comes up to you and they say, hey man, I'm interested in Forex, man, but I know nothing about it. I saw a YouTube video about it. I'm kind of confused. Break it down for me. Give me a good example. If I sign up today, what's the first thing I need to do? Do I need to get the training? And then after the training, what are the 1, 2, 3, 4 steps in regards to just, putting the filters out there as far as how I can be profitable and things of that nature?
Oh, well, okay. So they give us basically a whole 1, 2, 3 step on how to get people up in here. Like they always tell us to make sure you guys get the playbook. And that's another thing about our playbook. See, our playbook, you got to read some stuff. Okay. That's the thing. You got to read. All right. A lot of people don't like reading, and then they'll sit there and ask the same questions in the meeting that's in the playbook. And we're just, you know what I'm saying? and yeah, we give you a 48-hour playbook, right? It tells you step by step on how to set up your broker account, how to set up MetaTrader 4, how to set up your demo account. And then after you get all that set up, they'll show you they got like pages in there that show you how to network market and show you all the videos to watch on getting inspired by it, like Holton Bugs. His name, I just saw him on Facebook. I can't think of his name right now. I can't think of it, but yeah, all those people. Okay.
It's all good.
I'm sorry.
Happens to investors. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. It's like my mental block right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, they give you the whole network marketing thing. All the videos supposed to watch, right? And then you're supposed to come every morning at 11 o'clock in the morning. And where exactly are you at, by the way? You're in DMV?
Yeah, I'm in Woodbridge. Yeah.
Oh, you're in Woodbridge?
Yeah. That's why I said I'm just like you, man. I've been here my whole life. I mean, I'm about to move, but yeah, I've been here my whole life. I went to Garfield High School. Where did you go?
How old are you?
I'm 37.
Damn. Okay, so you graduated in 2002. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But no, dude, we need to link. We got to link, bro.
Absolutely.
All right. Where was I? Oh yeah, watching all the videos, watching going to the meetings, going to every Zoom call that they have. They got them all listed on there, all the links, all on the playbook. Everything that everybody needs to know is in the playbook. So nobody shouldn't be asking no questions if you read the playbook.
And is it okay? And so another question: is it kind of
Yeah.
like the app, like Acorn, Stash, and Robinhood, where you just go into the app, you're doing your little trading, whatever you want to do, you're purchasing whatever you want to purchase? Is it similar to that, like those other stock apps, or am I going in the wrong
I have Robinhood
territory?
too. I'm trying to think. Give me a second, because
Sure.
so when you get on MetaTrader 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see the pairs as soon as the app opens up, you see a bunch of words and a bunch of numbers, and you're just like, damn, that's the hell all these numbers come from. And so pair, right? And then you go and then you click on chart. You look at the chart. You clearly see if the chart is if the market's going up or if it's going down, right?
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I think to me, Forex is more like options.
Okay, got you. Options trading. Got you.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that. Because options, you have to do the trade on where you think the market is, which way is going up or down, right?
Right.
That's basically kind of what Forex is. Yeah.
Okay, but obviously you're not going to go crazy like certain people do, like you're trading money that you don't have and whatnot, where you know how a lot of people get in trouble doing that nonsense.
No, let me tell you something. When I used to work at Costco, there was this dude I worked with. His name was I don't remember his name, but I'm gonna put his name out there. But he's a hardcore gambler, like a hardcore gambler, and
Okay.
he comes to work one day happy as hell because he won like $5,000 or $10,000, and then like the week later he'll come to work mad as shit because he lost all of it. And I'm just like, dude, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? Why are you doing that to yourself, man? And I try to tell him about Forex and everything,
Right.
and he's just all he keeps on saying is, how much money can I win? Hey, how much money can I bet? How much money? I'm just like, you know what, dude? Maybe this isn't for you, because I feel like you're going to gamble your money away, and I don't want you. I don't want you to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to gamble. You can gamble with Forex, but you're not supposed to. You
Right.
shouldn't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't.
Be
You need to know.
responsible, right?
Yes. Yes. You gotta learn it. Just learn the skill. Everything that they teach you, it will literally get you ready for everything that you need to do to trade, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Okay, that's interesting. So so when you put out because I've seen a couple of your videos thus far, I know we just became friends on Facebook, but I noticed the main reason why I wanted to interview, because I know I like the positive energy that you bring. A lot of times when people are putting this information out there, it's usually from a negative spin. You might as well be cussing someone out, but you come with a good positive energy and you're telling people, look, this has changed my life. Let me show you how it's changed my life. If it was a scam, there's no way it could have really changed my life.
Right?
Because that's, at the end of the day, that's how I look at it. If you were true, if this was a quote unquote scam, even though I know it's not, because I know a lot of people that are involved in the same industry and whatnot with Forex. It's changed their lives because they put the work in, like you said. So why you just think people are just scared to just get outside of the comfort zone, or what?
Oh, yes, trust me. Yes. Okay. And I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them, dude. Like, I really thought it was a scam too. I was confused about money still. Okay, like for real. And all I knew was working at Costco. I thought Costco was the epitome of all the jobs to have in just ever, because I all the money I'm making, benefits, everything.
Right.
And I thought I made it. I was like, man, I thought I made it. Like I was I was happy with that. But you can't settle for that. You can't, man. You got to want more. You got to want more. And don't sit there and complain that you don't have more if you're not going to go out and get it.
Thank you. Thank you. It's what is it? There's a saying that says the comfort is where the will go to die. And I think I heard that saying a couple of days ago, and it's just stuck with me. And I think you've seen that show, The Walking Dead, right?
Of course, yes.
And a lot of times it's like, well, I think we're kind of living in a Walking Dead time period now. But we're from the DMV area, so I'll use our area as a great example. If you ever get on any of the major highways here around 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning, these people look like the Walking Dead going to work every day. I don't care if they're going to Alexandria, Arlington, DC, Maryland, or vice versa. The Marylanders are going to DC or going to Virginia. They look like the Walking Dead half the time, because most of them are miserable. And these are some of the highest paid people in the country. Got the nicest cars and nicest houses, You live in Woodbridge, so you know what I'm talking about. But if you
Mhm.
if you drive around these neighborhoods and with these nice houses and whatnot, you don't see too much love and whatnot. You don't see too much passion going on. You just see a bunch of people just happy so that they could just sit in their living room and not be bothered.
Basically. And that's the thing. That's the mindset I had. Like I always told myself, all I want to do is just to move out of my mom's house, and that's it. Once I move out, I'm set for life. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, I was going to be happy with that. All I wanted was just my own space, and so I can be left alone. That's basically it. For real.
so, so would you say has Forex kind of retired you from having to just worry about having a job only, or what?
Heck yes, it's a retirement, man. I'm not going back to work. I'm not stepping foot back at a job. That's like stepping foot in another plantation.
Ah!
I ain't about to work for no massa.
So now that you've achieved success with Forex, what's the next step for Mr. Alexander?
On
What's
my
next?
next, right now, I'm just getting this. I'm just, getting people to see the light. I'm not going to stop making these lives. I'm not going to stop telling people about this blessing. I'm not going to
Absolutely.
stop. I'm doing this till the day I die because I love it. Like I love it. I want to help change people's lives. My life has been changed. If my
Right.
life can be changed, everybody's lives can be changed. All they got to do is just keep the faith.
Mm. Amen to
Keep the
that.
Okay,
Hey,
keep the and don't if once you lose it, then you lost yourself. Okay, you lost, and the devil won, and you can't let him do that, man. You can't. You gotta stay. You gotta look that fool in the face, like, man, move the hell out of my way. Keep on going.
I don't blame you at all. And since this has transitioned your life, do you see yourself moving to another part of the country? Now
I
that
see.
you said you've lived here most of your life.
Since I lived here all my life, my vision is just to travel the world. I don't know if I will see myself living in like a different country, but I do see myself visiting all these different countries and staying there for a while. Because I'm telling you, like, I've always dreamed of just leaving this area. I've been in this Woodbridge, Dale City, Route 1, Lake Ridge area my whole life. I don't know. I know every crack and turn in this area, man. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Yeah, you sound like me. So it sounds like in 2021 you have a goal of possibly moving to another state outside of your traveling around the world.
Yes, yes, definitely. Because I'm about sick and tired of Virginia, man. Let's just be real. All right, like when you for 30 years of your life, it gets to you a little bit. Okay, just a little bit.
Yeah, trust me. I'm moving to the West Coast in the New Year, so I understand completely. So do you where's your ideal city or area to live in and whatnot, so you can get some different energy, as I like to call it, off
Um,
the
I,
internet.
I honest to my dream, just because I've always wanted to go there. I want to live in Miami.
All right, there you go.
That's
Okay.
just because me when I used to watch TV all the time. Miami just looked like that crazy just party, just happy. I want to have fun,
Right. You want to enjoy life.
right?
You want to enjoy life, and I think with your energy, I think your energy would be great down in Miami, Miami or in Atlanta, something like that. Because I see the great positive energy you got, and it's a rarity you find people like yourself in the DMV area like that. They kind of frown upon it. You know what I mean? People
And
want to be a little too serious. I call this area uptight country. So so I like that energy. Whenever I come back, like I just got back from Houston last month, and I was like, okay, I'm back in uptight country now because it's just the energy here can be a little off sometimes. So
man,
I say, hey man, keep pushing and keep doing it, and definitely with your great energy, you need to be sharing this to more people. So definitely, please if you don't have one, start your YouTube channel, man. Keep making the content on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and just keep putting this good energy out there because we need to see more people like you out there putting it out there and showing what you can come from and where you can go all at the same time.
man, I tell you, man, I appreciate that, man, and we definitely need to link up. Okay, definitely.
Absolutely. Yes, yes. Yeah, definitely. After the holidays, we definitely need to link up. Hopefully these
Yes.
cases go down and, we can go from there. But yeah, definitely we got to link up and definitely talk offline about certain things and go from there, man. But any parting ways? Once again, man, thanks again for doing this.
No, man, I appreciate this. I was looking forward to this all day, bro. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is my first like interview. Like, I never done like an interview like this before. Like, I feel like,
I'm
I'm
surprised.
getting there, man. I feel it. I feel it, man. You know, I feel it.
Oh, no problem at all, man. It's no problem at all. Thanks again for subscribing. I got some new subscribers thanks to you. So thank you, Sonia and Darlene, for tuning in. It's greatly appreciated. They've been definitely hitting up the comments and whatnot. We got about 150 people watching right now. So
Wow.
yeah. So do you want to say any parting words to the people out there, how they can get in touch with you? If you want to, you can put it in the comments and I can post it. Anything of that nature, email, phone number, whatever, Facebook.
Yeah, everybody. If anybody has any questions about Tradera or Forex or any of that stuff, hit me up. Hit my Facebook up, Mike Alexander. Hit my Instagram up, mmike1590 on Instagram. Yeah, just hit me up, message me. I'm here. I'm here for you. I'll pick up the phone. I will text you. I will do whatever y'all need. Okay, just know. All right.
I know that's right. Well, man, it's always a pleasure. Stay safe out there. Like I said, you and I will be linking up and we will be going from there. All right, brother?
Yes, sir, man. You have a good one, man.
All right, man. Hey, like I said, it's all about you. Gotta give you your flowers and whatnot while you're still here.
I love it.
All right, brother. You take care, man, and I will see you later, all right?
All right, guys. Have a good one.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it was definitely an honor to talk to Mr. Michael Alexander. Great brother. We're definitely going to be linking up in person and definitely want to have him back here on Larry's Anything Goes. Thank you all for watching and for the subscriptions and the likes and all that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. Hey, you got to enjoy life. You got to continuously make money moves. And, when you have great people around you like that, it just, like I said, watching his content motivates me, and I need more motivation, just like anybody else does, to keep going. Because when you try to do multiple streams, trying to obtain multiple streams of income and put the word out there for financial literacy and whatnot, some days it's easy and some days it's hard. So it's greatly appreciated. And on that note, I'm going to call it a day and we out. Great weekend as well, Sonia. Thank you. Greatly appreciated.